Oh, I'm finally able to do uploads again. Wi-Fi wasn't working, but I am back. Remember saying I tightly protected this. No, but we're battling the first mode. If it's uploads in time, it'll be just after wrestle. Right here. And oh my god. Kofi, Seth Rollins, Zack Ryder, Kurt Hawkins, this stole the souls. Personally I thought it was a great WrestleMania. And you know, brutal matches throughout the night. So let's see if we get any here. This is kind of a warm-up match, even though we don't know who favourite team game, I think. Anyway, we don't know who he's going to be facing. And there's Mustafa Ali, who I believe we're 1 week away from Hell in the Cell. Pure free and a couple of brutal matches to come. Obviously Hell in the Cell matches. And look at this Mustafa. I'm not the only one who thinks he looks like the default skin for thing. What do you call it? Fortnite? Doesn't it? But anyway, favorite team green. Here taking the advantage. Oh, but Mustafa Ali trying to build some momentum. Oh, look at this, going for the pin. 1, 2, and a big kick out dog by Velveteen. And look at that, starting to roll. And copying Hulk Hogan, since that's the kind of tights he has on. 1, and an easy kick out there for Mustafa. Oh, I believe he was going for a super kick. Oh, a super kick at 10. I'm going for the pin. 1, and an easy kick out. And Velveteen Dream here. And look at that, taking out the leg smartly. And look at this. Dark kick. Oh, a smart move from Mustafa. Oh, what was it? As we see Dream looking at him. As Mustafa's on the outside. Why is this not on? I don't know what was going on, but now Mustafa able to take the advantage. And look at this. Very forceful. And my dogs are deciding the ball. 2 sets here with this side cut off. And look at this Mustafa Ali in the driver's seat of this match. Oh, the wall through neckbreaker. Mustafa is going to the top rope. And this could be it. Oh, the 450 reverse splice. Could he knock off the North American champion too? Oh, Feather Team Dream able to get the shoulder up. Oh, look at this. Look at this, working on the arm. And look at this from Mustafa. And look at this going to the top rope. It's Mustafa because he'd be looking for the 450. But that was, sorry for everything, getting back to his feet. Oh! And look at this. The purple rain pile driver. And look at this. Going to the top rope. Going for the rainmaker elbow. And that connects. And that could be it for Feather Team. 1, 2. And it is Mustafa Ali with the big kick out here. Oh, caught is the kick. Oh, caught is some more. And look at this, Mustafa trying to work on the midsection of Feather Team. The Feather Team here using his strength advantage here to his advantage. Oh! That was a risky move. A 2 count here. I have to wonder what Feather Team Green is thinking. No, not on the outside. The pile driver. That has done the damage. And you see him looking. The 4 count here. The pop away an elbow to the outside. And that looked very low in my opinion. Looks like he was targeting the legs. 2 count. And look at this. The pin. 1, 2. Oh! Hi. And look at this, you see Feather Team looking and asking hi. And look at this aggression here coming from Feather Team Green at the minute. And look at this rating. The eyes. Oh, Mustafa Ali trying to get back on this one. Jump suplex. And look at this, Mustafa is feeling it in the WWE universe. And look at this. Oh, Mustafa. Oh, is this the perfect setup for him? But he's not going to take it. That's a minute. Going in the corner with. And Feather Team Green here trying to get this match going. And look at this. What is he thinking? Feather Team might have just saved himself the big boot. And the ref checking on Mustafa here. And look at this. Going for the pin. 1, 2, and a kick out by Mustafa. Oh! Keeps going for a super kick of Mustafa. They're able to get him out of that. Oh! Kind of connects. And you see Feather Team doing it again in this match. And the couple in pile driver, and again gingerly making his way to the top rope. But look at this fight of Mustafa. Oh! Feather Team misses. And look at this Feather Team yet again starting to be on the wrong side of this match as Mustafa goes for the pin. 1, 2, and it is now Feather Team Green's trying to kick out of. Oh. A big boot. And look, Mustafa Ali is still getting back up. Oh, he will not be getting up from that bed. If everything knows it, and it's deciding it is time for one last purple elbow. Going for a crossbody because Mustafa jumped that one. 2, and a kick out again. Snap suplex coming up. And now we're seeing this more dangerous side of everything. Dreams that we've been seeing over the last while in these matches. Going to the top up. Pop over in the elbow. And look at the aggression he came down. And look at this. He doesn't want Mustafa kicking out of it. He's going back to the top. And look at this. Able to get in the cover middle of the ring. 1, 2, 3. And further Team Green is able to get the victory. What a matchup. Look at this. Honestly, I could have went anywhere where the Team Green gets differently to be the better fit for the next matchup. For some reason entrances are off. So here we have Drew McIntyre, the Intercontinental Champion, going against Finn Balor. And look at this from Drew. Look at this. And look at that, taking out of it, this Drew McIntyre. And he's able to take the advantage of Finn going down. And look at that aggression from the Scottish psychopath. Look at this, just able to throw Finn Balor across the ring. And thus not giving Balor a second here. And now Balor is going to try to do what he does best and fight back. Sling blade. Excuse me. Oh! And Drew McIntyre taking the advantage. And Finn climbing out of the ring. Here we go. Drew McIntyre on the top rope. Oh, Finn Balor seen it coming. Finn more comfortable on the top rope plan. Drew replay. And look at this. Finn Balor starting to build momentum. And look at this. Finn working on that arm. And Drew McIntyre trying to get out of this. And look at this, he's able to climbs up. Oh, comes up soft with the chop. And Finn Balor, look at this. Oh, right to the face of Drew McIntyre, that was. And Finn Balor really picking up. Oh. Oh, I believe Drew might have been going for the Glasgow kiss. And look at this. Drew McIntyre and Chapo. Shotgun drop kick by Finn. Look at this from Balor. Going for the goody car. And he connects. Drew McIntyre just might have lost his one match. Oh, How close was that? And Finn Balor looking displeased. It's Velveteen Dream, the North American champion. Look at this, Finn Balor doesn't know what's going on. Oh, look at this, the Purple Rain Pile Driver. Look at this, Drew McIntyre going to take the advantage one. And Finn kicks out almost immediately, and look at the face of McIntyre. He cannot believe it. And look at this Finn. A DDT. I'm going for the pin of it. 1, 2. I thought I was it. I thought Finn Balor does beat the Intercontinental Champions. And you have to say, if he did, I would have gotten an Intercontinental Championship match. And look at that, Drew McIntyre is done playing games. Look, he is looking for the Claymore kick. And I believe Finn's been split open. 1, 2, 3, and Drew McIntyre does got able to pick up a victory, but he did have a bit of help. Look at this, Finn Balor in complete control of this match, you have to say it. The goody car hits, I thought it was hit, but look how close he comes. 1, 2. I personally thought the Velveteen Dream comes out. And look at this. DDT, I thought it was set there too. 1, 2. And look at that, able to kick out. And look at that, the minute. And then he hit the Claymore kick. And look at this, I don't think Julius Finney's. Look at the blood on Finn's face here. And look at this, picking up the lifeless body of Finn Balor. Finn can hardly stand. The Glasgow kiss. And look at the distance he's going to get on this Claymore kick. Finn Balor using the ropes to get up, but he doesn't know what's coming. Oh my god. What a performance. Ladies and gentlemen, we will be about in just a minute. Ladies and gentlemen, time for the 7 minutes, and we have a treat. We have a treat from Shawn Michaels here, saying if Triple H gets involved in this match, he will be suspended. But look at this. I don't think he'll have to worry about it, because Rusev here has actually blocked him quickly. But look at this, where Mysterio gets out of it. And look at this, Rey Mysterio has a big match up here at Hell in a Cell against Triple H. We know he wants to get a big victory here tonight. He also knows that Rusev doesn't want a loss. And look at that, I believe Rusev's trying to finish this. Alright. 1, 2, and look at this, Rusev saying no, that is not enough. What is Rusev thinking here? Oh, and Mysterio able to get out of the way. Look at this, it's some flip powerbomb by Rey Mysterio. Look at this, Rey Mysterio. Look at this, you have to wonder what Yusuf is thinking. Oh, Akahama slam to Lee. Rey Mysterio. And you have to wonder if Chopper Schwartz might have sent Yusuf out here a bonus to be had if he hurts Rey Mysterio badly. I'm just saying it is the game. You know that kind of stuff he'll do to get the victory over any opponent. Oh, again, Rey Mysterio able to get out of the corner. Oh, come on. Playing temper to Eddie Guerrero. The Russo just cutting it short. And I believe Rey Mysterio might actually be hurt already. Look at this, Russo is on the attack here. I have to wonder what he is thinking. Oh! And Rey Mysterio with the wheel up. 1, 2, and a kick out by Russo. And again, going for the wheel up here to get the victory. And Russo favor. And again, Rey Mysterio starting to build momentum. Look at this, you can tell Rey Mysterio is hurting, but look at that. And drag over. And Rey Mysterio is moving in this one. And look at this, Rey Mysterio might do their own thinkable. He's received, I believe, 2 power bombs by Russo. Oh, look at this. Alabama slam. Oh, right to the ribs. Oh no, Russo has been targeting them ribs since the idea of this match. Look at this performance. Oh, Rey Mysterio with the big reversal. Look at this. Look at this Russo. Oh, Rey Mysterio catches him going into the single leg Boston card. And look at this Russo able to get out of it. And you can tell he is fired up. Again. And to lose ribs. Zoom. All across the ring. Backbreaker. Rey Mysterio out of a rain. Oh my god, Rey Mysterio again. Single Boston Carbon. Look at this. Able to get out of it. It's Russo. Russo using the back here to his advantage here in this match. Goes out there, destroy Rey Mysterio's Russo. No, usually Russo goes to look, kind of that upward kick. And look at that. Rey Mysterio's nose might be broken, but his board is not. And as Rusev has something to do with it. Look at this move. Powerbomb onto the knees, but Rusev is picking her up. And look at this, has him back up. And the second one. And Rey Mysterio's back just buckled in that one. And this could be the last one. And look at this, you know Rey Mysterio has to be heading down for the pin. 1, 2, 3, and Rusev brutally destroys Mysterio here tonight before his last man standing match at Hell in a Cell. Ladies and gentlemen, man, we'll be right back with you in a moment. Here for the main event. Look at the blood in Rusev's hand. Hello, and look at this. Bobby Lashley says he wants to prove to Kofi that whatever happens. Oh! And Xavier Woods here. But Bobby Lashley wants to show Kofi that he has no chance, and by doing that he is taking on the 2 other members of New Day. But you have to wonder if this is a good idea, like before Hell in a Cell. Kofi keeps on, Xavier keeps on trying to cut Big E. And look at this, Big E with the backbody drop in a New Day. Look at this. Oh, Xavier hits Big E, and Big E able to take down. Just as soon as I get one, so everyone attacks. I sort of wanted to attack. But look at this, going for the pin and easy kicker. And look at this. Snap suplex here to Xavier. Oh, Big E here. Look at that. Going for the pin here. And Lashley still able to kick out that one. Look at this one, Big E taking the advantage of Bobby Lashley being down and out at this juncture. And so it's Xavier slowly picking it up. And we have to wonder if Lashley's forgotten. Oh, and look at that from Xavier Woods. And look at this, Big E going out on Xavier. 1 count. But oh, Xavier, right into Xavier's right hand goes Bobby. Off the ring apron at 3 count here. 4. Oh, Big E knocks him down. 6 count gets in the ring, and both of New Day and it's in. Look at this, here goes for the pin. 1, 2, and a kick out by Lashley Stone. He's going to take a lot more. Let's see if we're going to the top rope. This big heel rocks on Lashley. And a splice by Xavier. Going for the pin off that. 1, 2, and a kick out by Lashley. And a kick out. Oh, I must time him out. And look at this. And look at this, the New Day are having fun here. Big E might be out of his match here, and look at this from Lashley taking full advantage. Oh, a power slam by Big E, and Big E going for the pin here, and a kick out straight away from Lashley. Smart here by Lashley. I'm sorry. Oh wait, that's fine. Okay. I don't know why I'm not glad to have this. And look at this. The people are Xavier taking the advantage of this one, going for the ring, but the referee wasn't definitively hit earlier. And the ref gets up, 1, and that bit of breathing time might have helped Lashley. And look at this, Big E. And Xavier is just taking apart Lashley, and that's one, ladies and gentlemen. What was going on with Big E? Big E's on the top rope. Oh! Right on top of Lashley's head. Going for the pin, 1. And a kick out. No. Oh my god, how? Oh, fuck. And look at this, this might have been a mistake of Bobby Lashley to call out the New Day for tonight's match. 1 for pin. 1. And look at this. Oh, that's so done. And the further hit. Oh, come on. Xavier Woods accidentally hits Big E down. And look at this big move here. And look at this. That could be it. Oh my god. The kick out that one. To the top rope. Big E has a hold on Lashley. Really fast. Oh, go away again. A big DDT by Look at this, Lashley zooming in on Big E. A spear. Look at this. Look at this, Lashley has Xavier locked in. A spear. Big E out of the ring. And look at this. Lashley again looking at Xavier. Going for the pin. 1, 2, 3, and Lashley just showed that two members of the New Day couldn't even beat him together. Oh my god, and look at that. You have to wonder what's going through Kofi's mind. King of the Ring, Kofi is, if I remember. That's why he has this opportunity as the Universal Championship. And look at this. The New Day were all over Lashley, but Lashley able to pick up the win once he got from his goal. His way. I'll be right. That is it for this one, but we'll be right back with you soon for the go-home episode of SmackDown before Hell in the Cell. See you soon.